How's it going, everyone? We're gonna watch some hoops. I'm just gonna tweet this out as always, but watching Dylan Harper today. Rutgers had their scrimmage. Actually, if that gets posted to YouTube or anywhere, we could pivot to one sec. Hope everyone's having a nice day. Just tweeting this one out. How's it going, everyone? We're gonna watch this old or this Boogie Fland Dylan Harper game. As I said, I want to watch the Rutgers St. John's scrimmage at some point, but I don't think that's on. I mean, if that gets uploaded to like Draftmatic or something, and someone would like to let me know. Yeah, let's watch some Harper and Boogie Fland. Two prospects I would say I mean, I don't think I'm not like higher than consensus on Harper, but I think he's a top 2, top 3 guy, which I think is fairly consensus. And I think Boogie Fland is a top 10 guy, which is very anti-consensus. But yeah, I'm ready to buy in on his talent. Let's see what he does in this game. I think both guys had great box scores in this game, which of course is never, not necessarily indicative of, quality hoops, but yeah, not necessarily indicative of quality hoops, but yeah, interested to see how this time goes. Harper, pull up 3. Boogie going downhill. Nice kick out. Nice kick out right there. Just simple. I really like I talked about I don't know if I've mentioned him on this channel. Danny Carbuccia. I don't know where he's going to college actually. I can't remember, but he's a really fun player. Just like a very small point guard, but very good basketball player. So Harper, nice cut. Really nice backdoor right there. Harper's an excellent cutter. I think he's a very underrated off-ball player. Something that not a lot of high level Boogie movement 3-point attempts, very nice. Something that like not a lot of high level, on ball guards are at this level, but Harper certainly is. Ooh, that get like hipped or something. Looks like that. Yeah, it might have actually been a foul, but Harper gets it back. There we go. Very nice. Harper, great connective little pass right there. Quick kick out. Harper's so good, man. But yeah, hopefully the Rutgers game gets posted somewhere because I want to watch that. There's Carbuccia, by the way, breaking down off the dribble, finding the laydown, easy play. Nice split right there. Big Harper playing defense. Harper is so damn big. Like, obviously, Carbuccia is a pretty small player, but Harper is just enormous. Like that. that popped regardless of the competition. Harper's just a giant, giant dude. But yeah, I'm very excited. Oh, not a great play by Harper right there. Let's see. Kind of like loses his handle, or just bad decision right there. But Boogie, good steal right there. I think this is also just a good play by Fland, and yeah, nice little dig right there. Boogie is, I think, quite far away physically, but he really does remind me of Garland at the same stage. Maybe that's a little rich, but I really do think Boogie has Garland in. Oh, did I accidentally? Oopsies! What did I do? Ah, wait, let me get that game back. Trying to remember. Oops. My apologies. All right, we're back. Where exactly were we in this game? Um, were we okay? We're way past here. Okay, yeah, we saw this. We saw this. Yeah, that was the split. I think Harper's gonna get ripped here. Yeah, okay, cool. Boogie, yeah, quite far away physically, but I do see some Garland similarities for sure. Yeah, I see a little Garland in him. I think there's like the same level of shift and shot making with enough playmaking touch. And Garland was a guy who I was pretty low on coming out. Um, and I obviously think that was wrong. And I don't want to make the same mistake for a guy like Boogie, who, might not be a lead guard 1A on a title winning team, but like we've seen Garland obviously was injured last year, but this is like some good and some bad with Boogie, right? Like easy advantage creation off the dribble. But like, man, the finishing with him is going to be a challenge against bigger players and against NBA guys. At least I think. I think it's going to be a challenge for him to finish against pros. I hope he figures it out. Harper. Oh, not a great finish there. And Boogie Fland. Harper working off ball into the post. At least Don Bosco runs more like off ball stuff than most high school teams, which I think is kind of cool. Like they'll actually run stuff to get Harper moving off the ball and get him in the post where he can just overwhelm defenders and be huge and just wreck people with his size. And Boogie spin move, sidestep three, cash. I mean, he's just such a pro shot maker already. Boogie's so good. I can't wait to see him in Arkansas. I'm very, very excited for that. Harper, nice little pull up there. Again, not able to create a ton of separation here, which is part of my concern with Harper is going to be that advantage creation ability. And what kind of like how consistently he can generate himself easy looks at the rim. It's like this is Boogie Flynn's best attempt at a rotation. But yeah, I'm unsure about Harper in terms of the scoring, like the advantage creation, getting easy paint touches off the dribble, which is um, part of why I prefer what's his name. Nice pass by Harper. Nice skip. Boogie. He traveled, yeah. His like balance and like lower body is gonna need a lot of work. Yeah, he's gonna need work in that part of his game. Certainly gonna need to get more physical. get stronger. I think that can happen though. Hopefully, maybe. Oh, how Boogie's going to Kentucky? Is he really? Oh, I wonder if that's still the case. Here's a situation where like I do wish like I think there's maybe some vision stuff, right? Like I wish Boogie would have found a way to get this pass through. Um, I really like the advantage created here. Again, is like using the hesitation, getting downhill. Perfect opportunity to throw a lay down, but just yeah, he's gonna have trouble finishing in traffic for sure. Another steal, nice. Competing on defense, love that. Harper's been very quiet in this game. Boogie, such a sick shooter. God, he's so fun. He's so much fun, man. Harper, girl, oh my, look at that. Quick read, live dribble, zip. He really is so damn good at passing with one hand, and he does it with both hands too. Like he passes with his right hand. Like I'm always impressed by his ability to do that. Yeah, a lot of single hand dominant players. Harper, 30. Oh no, I'm not gonna get shot off. All right, let's get back. Damn, put Boogie back in. We don't want to watch this game without Boogie Fland. Harper, another good defensive possession. Like he's just so big. Harper guarding point guards is going to be just such a such a mismatch because of how damn big he is. Deep pull up three. Just here is the here's a nice one play kind of case for Harper, right? Like the size and the physicality, the athleticism on defense. Ace is Chet Howard. Harper is Buffkin. That is funny. Hey, Ace wishes he could dribble as well as Jet Howard. Michael, God, look at him just like fly through these screens, man. Like I know it's guard setting these, and I'm it's whatever, but staying tight, the footwork is great. Really love what Harper is able to do, like as a screen navigator. Obviously, ends up getting into the paint there, but yeah, his ability to get around picks and to just be a monster with his size on the defensive end is extremely impressive, I think. Like I said, most of the high level guards in this class, aside from VJ's obviously an awesome noted. Like Nolan, honestly, like a lot of the high level guards in this class are pretty sick because like Nolan's defense has been great to start the year. Edgecomb's obviously a great defender. Harper can defend. Boogie's not going to play defense, and Kasparis I think is just all right. Riley is not a good defender. Trying to think of any of the other guards. And Harper getting around the screen. Yeah, Harper's screen navigation has been excellent in the second quarter. Just overwhelming with his size and with his athleticism. Laughlin's pretty decent. I think he's going to Brown, but he's pretty decent. He's like a off guard type. Nice cut. Yeah, see Don Bosco, man. They run off ball. They're trying to set up a Spain pick and roll. Not really setting the screens here, but they're giving it a shot. Harper more like a point guard here, but I mean Harper looks like a wing against college. Look kind of awkward. I think there's some awkwardness in his movement. I agree with you. He's like not the most fluid or like sudden guy. Locked on. Who does locked on big board? I don't know who does that. I don't know who does that pod. It's not Chad Ford, right? I hope not. I hope it's not Chad fucking Ford. For I would say the draft council pod with Ahmed Jama and Dan Ollinger is probably the only draft podcast. I don't really consume a lot of basketball pods just because I don't really have time to, and I, create and watch so much myself. I just don't have the time to. But Draft Council Pod is a very good one, and also just because they tend to have, or at least good because good if you're if you mostly watch my content, because I think both of those guys are really smart and they disagree with me a lot on a lot of things. So good to get a different. I think they have different but very valid and like perspectives that I respect absolutely. Um, Barlow, oh yeah. Honestly, don't really know much about his content. I mean, seems like a nice guy. I'm not really familiar with his opinions or his takes, so I can't really speak to. I think he's well sourced though. Like I would probably trust the sourcing, but I don't have any opinion necessarily um on his like takes or anything. So I don't know, unfortunately. But what's up, Gaming God? How's it going? Thank God it's not Chad fucking Ford though. Does Kentucky have any guards? I mean, Kobe Brea is not really a like is more of a wing. I think. I think they have Lamont. They have Lamont Butler, Kirk Risa. I guess if any of the Kentucky guards, um, if any of the Kentucky guards are prospected, it's either Otega Owe from Oklahoma, just like a really good slashing defending two guard. And then I'm intrigued by Travis Perry, who's like last year they had Reach Effort, who was like a shorter, less athletic Kentucky guard player of the year, super productive. Perry is similar in terms of like accolades, not like players, but I think Perry could be good. Do I still rate Darren over Elijah? Very, very clearly. No slight to Elijah, but I think Darren is just like a totally different level of prospects. Despite being two different classes, Darren Peterson is, I believe, 1 or 2 months younger than, or just 1 or 2 months older than Elijah Arenas. Peterson is pretty young for his class. Arenas very old for his class. I like Elijah. I got to watch him in person a couple weekends ago, which was quite cool. But I don't think he's close to Darren's level. Swain, Cam Jones, Hamad Musa. I love Cam Jones. I agree with you. Very much agree with you on Cam. I think he's fantastic. The free throw rate stuff kind of scares me a little bit, but like he's so efficient regardless of that. I think Cam Jones is great. Swain, I really like the flashes. Curious to see what the shot looks like this year, but I also tentatively am pretty interested by Swain. Like I said, I don't have crazy strong opinions, but like the handle is really impressive. His motor is crazy. He's very agile, explosive. Just like makes good things happen when he plays, which tends to be a good indicator. So I like Swain. And then Musa, I don't really have deep thoughts on or anything. I liked Musa. I liked Musa enough at Basketball Without Borders camp. Good. There we go, Dylan. Get into the paint. Just so overwhelmingly strong. I liked Musa some at Basketball Without Borders. He seemed to me like someone who's probably going to be like a long-term guy, but potentially NBA ceiling. He's just like a tall like playmaker is kind of his thing at the moment, I believe, right? I don't know a ton about Moose. Let's see, Boogie Fland for three, bucket. His pull-up shooting, man. Boogie is such a dynamite shooter. Have you non-awkwardly asked for a girl's wingspan? That's crazy. That's fucking crazy, dog. Harper, deep three. There we go. See, this is what I like to see from I don't really give a shit if your NBA prospects and you hit like on the line high school threes, right? Like I don't think that matters. just because those are like mid-range jumpers in the league. But if you can hit well beyond the line, I think that matters. And Harper being able to do that there, very nice. But yeah, like a lot of players will shoot, will take a lot of shots from like the 3-point shots from like the first line, and it's like, hey, you're taking. It's like what? It's like, so what? You can shoot spot up mid ranges at the NBA level. Great. Um, yeah, just not that valuable to me. Which is why, especially for like high school, I think the range is important just because the 3-point line is so short. And it's like, yeah, if you're not shooting NBA range threes in high school, you're probably not going to do it in college or the league. Like, nice, nice simple pass right there by Boogie. Boogie Fland. Damn, they're sitting Boogie out of a decent amount. I don't think Harper sat. Or maybe Harper sat for like 30 seconds in this game. But okay, now Boogie's back in. They're just giving him a quick little rest. Nice pass. More good defense. Good close by Harper. Yeah, Harper's just enormous. Like there are gonna be like NBA and college level guys who can get by him because he's not the quickest player in the entire world. Loses the handle there. Handle with his right hand. Right hand ball control stuff. Okay. Let's see what they do here. Any screens? Just no, he's just gonna go. Oh yeah, he's gonna get a ball screen. Simple play. This is a really good offense, honestly. Great drive and kick, great reload. Harper's gravity opening up it all. I don't know. I like watching this Don Bosco team. Harper. Let's get a shot up. Ooh, did that count? I don't think so. Oh, it did count. Nice. Solid first half. Let's get on to the second half. Oh, we got like clothesline there. Looks painful. Ooh, yeah. Ow. That looked like it hurt. Ah. That was probably a foul, but they're not going to call that. Like I said, probably a foul there. Harper. Nice spin. There's more ball control stuff here. Like it looks like Harper was maybe trying to pass. Like I'm trying to figure out what exactly Harper was trying to do here. I think it looks like he was going for the pass, but I'm not. Well, because something, or was he trying to kick it out? I can't tell. I honestly don't know. Either way, it's a turnover and not one I'm gonna read into too heavily because they get the ball back and Harper ends up hitting a three. Feet are really interesting here, like pointed kind of inwards. I don't love the knee bends. Yeah, it's kind of awkward, right? With his left foot like almost parallel. Yeah, don't love that for sure. Beef. I wouldn't say I have beef with no ceilings. I just don't respect the work that they do, and I would say that's a fairly common sentiment throughout the draft community. I don't really care. I mean, they put out their content. I don't know. I think some of their people are good, but yeah, I don't know. No, I don't know. Just like a lot of low effort clickbaity kind of stuff, at least in my experience. But it's fine. I don't know. It's for there's content for everyone. Whatever. It's not a huge deal to me. I wouldn't say I have beef with them, but beautiful movement. 3 to his left. Okay, really impressive shot here. Left-handed shooter moving to his left. But yeah, if you're looking for like serious in-depth basketball analysis, I would look elsewhere. But if you want just like general overviews of players or whatever, I appreciate some of like the highlight reels that they post as well. Like the mid-season highlight stuff they do is good, and I do appreciate that. Good behind the back. I think Harper's behind the back is probably his best move. His behind the back and his spin, which kind of is the case for a lot of guys who aren't that great at dribbling. Which Harper is like a fine handler, I think, but nothing crazy. We've seen some ball control, Boogie. We've seen some ball control turnovers in this game. Is Harper just bullying Boogie Fland? Yep. I mean, he's just gonna get overwhelmed by big guards. That's nothing crazy different. Other great, kind of like off balance, gets knocked off balance, but is able to move his feet really quickly. Harper is pretty light on his feet, which I appreciate. Oh my god, Boogie! What a finish! Yeah, Boogie's been fun today. Defense has been questionable, but you know, kind of par for the course. Are they putting him on the bench? Uh-oh. Oh, he's going to the locker room. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hope he's all right. I hope he's all right. I say about a player who I'm watching a game from a year ago. I do know that there are people who like worry about Harper injury stuff, but I don't know. I'm not going to read too much into it. Ooh, nice fluid jumper. This game is certainly less fun with Harper off the floor, but we'll still get a good focused look at Boogie Fland. Oh, he's back. Never mind. He's back. There we go, Harper. Maybe he just had to go to the bathroom or something. Who knows? Ooh, shot make heater. I mean, yeah, you definitely can't live off of tough shots, but like Boogie is a great advantage creator too. Obviously, like we know he can get to his spots in the intermediate, but yeah, if he's hitting shots, like very, 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 very impressive. And Harper's back in. Harper closing. Yeah, I mean, Harper's gonna be a midge clunky when it comes to like the change of direction stuff, but I think that's just what it's gonna be for a player of his body type, at least at the moment. Like it's hard for these kind of high, broad shouldered, thicker players to get low and agile and change direction on screen. Really nice little what the fuck? Nice acceleration, but what exactly is what exactly is going on here? It's an interesting shot attempt. It's an interesting shot attempt. Okay. We'll take it. More nice defense. Yeah, forcing contact around the screen, siphoning Boogie to the bigs. More good defensive work. It's been an excellent defensive game. Yeah, he's just a damn good defensive player. Harper. Ends up getting the 3. I kind of wish Harper passed right here. Yeah, I think that's a misread for sure. Like Harper has 23 here wide open cutting to the rim, just doesn't end up finding him. Yeah, that's definitely a miss. I didn't watch the game. I was saying I saw Ace and Harper both had nice stat lines. I didn't watch any of the game. I had some friends who were at the game. So I have been told what I've been told what my friends who were at the game said. they thought about the prospects. And like I said, I'd like to watch it. I hope it gets posted. I hope Draftmatic or something clutches up and yeah, I hope like Draftmatic clutches or one of the websites that one of the channels that post stuff clutches up and posts that game so I can watch it, or maybe we'll watch it on stream if that ends up happening. But yeah, I would love to watch that scrimmage, and I'm very very excited for the season for these two. Oop. Oh boy. All right, let's see what we got here. Boogie. Just more exceptional defense by Harper, by the way. Smooths. Like the combination of his like level of speed and like power at the point of attack, just really, really good. Really, really tough to handle. Really tough to handle. Yeah, that's one of my most interesting kind of questions that I'm thinking about Harper is like, is his defense just going to be awesome in college, or like, is he going to have? Is there going to be like a lot of freshmen, typical freshman guard stuff, or it's just a lot of rough moments off the ball, or is Harper? I think there's a chance. I mean, I'd be curious to watch how Harper played on defense in that scrimmage. I mean, it's just a scrimmage, but still, I think Harper has a chance to be a really, really damn good guard defender, which I think really matters for sure, especially when, if Harper's not like a primary initiator on an elite team, which I don't know if he can be, like that's a very, very high bar. Then being a great defender like can make you a top 15-ish impact kind of player. So, ooh, nice pass. This is really just like Don Bosco, Dylan Harper, and like the Don Bosco running their offense, and then nobody can hang with Carbuccia and or Boogie Fland. Like whoever Harper's not guarding is just getting buckets like crazy in this one. Edgecombe. Oh no, I wonder where VJ is gonna go to college. I'm gonna guess Baylor. Just a hunch. Just a hunch, though. Who knows? Who can say for sure? All right, here's the matchup we want: Harper versus Boogie Fland. Even though we kind of know how. Oh, JJ McCarthy and Blake Horner entering the draft. I wonder who's going to draft them. So I always enjoy looking back at like the tickers, the bottom ticker, or like stuff on these old games. Boogie reload D3. Boogie shooting is so good. He's going to be in. I mean, he already is an awesome shooter, but nice pass. I do wish Harper wasn't so reliant on like early pickup decel. Like Harper can kind of get stuck in midair at times, and like in a situation like this, he ends up finding an open teammate, like a wide open teammate. But in a situation with better defenders and stuff, maybe that teammate isn't so open, and Harper would rather maintain his live dribble and and with those his options basically. Harper, kind of a low, like interesting release. We talk about the footwork again, where it's like his left foot turns weirdly inward, where I wonder if that causes any like alignment issues or just kind of figuring out. Apparently, Bo Nix made it crazy. VJ Ekholm to Rutgers. Oh my goodness, that would be crazy. Just do a horrible pick. I cannot believe I still can't believe the Broncos took Bo Nix at 12. Apologies if any of you are Broncos fans, but man, brutal. Ooh, Harper. Ooh, look at the strength. Good hands by Boogie. Really good hands. Hey, he's had a couple play. He's had a couple plays in this game where Boogie has got his hands in there and they've been strong and active and disruptive. So I like that a lot. There we go. Yeah, I mean, like he's so like he doesn't even look at the rim. I don't know. Worry about stuff like that, and then he just goes for that. I would certainly like for him to look at the rim more. That would be good. When evaluating prospects, do I value their physical tools or their intellectual ability? I mean, that's a great question, honestly. I know it's a cop out to say both, and it's a cop out to say depends, but it's really both, and it really depends. Um, I guess if you have to pick one, probably just like the physical tools if you can only have one. But I think especially for stars, like for the guys who end up being like elite high ends players, like vast majority of them are very smart, high feel basketball players in one way or another. Um, and and then it's again, I think there's a inherent kind of goodness to physical tools. Like you can't make a guy's wingspan longer, right? But you also can like you can make athletic improvements. You can get stronger, and I think the same can be true. When it comes to that really high end basketball intellect, I think it's a you have it or you don't situation. You can certainly improve it. Like I think you can go from bad feel to good average, but I think it's basically impossible to be an elite basketball IQ feel guy unless you were that in your youth days, which very very valuable, I think. So yeah, I think both are important. I guess I don't know. Oh shit, the Pacers and Hornets are going into 2 OT. Hell yeah. Oh, preseason. I'm so ready for Tuesday. Oh, wait. I skipped too far ahead. Okay, wait. Let's go back and actually watch this play. I definitely, I mean, it doesn't happen, but I like at least the threat of using Boogie as a screener. Like, I think it's always, I mean, that's something you see a lot more in the NBA too. The inverted ball screens and Boogie as a screener, man. Like, could be good. I definitely like using your dynamic guards as screening options. Nice, beautiful pass right there. Look at Harper playing double team recover. I mean, yeah, he drops the ball, but literally drops the ball. Boogie. Oh man, no dagger for Boogie Fland right there. Blocked from behind. Yeah, it's gonna be the game, but fun game. Yeah, there were a lot of people who believe that he also like so I think in the case of Aiton, like I say physical tools have to be functional, which just I mean like they have to actually matter or be able to do something. Like, Aiton was built like a brick shit house and like a Greek god, but he doesn't necessarily have the vertical pop or coordination to block shots, or he's not he doesn't have the mental, like he's not why, Aiton's just not a very physical player, right? Like, as everyone kind of knows, he just doesn't like to be physical, really, and that has never changed, unfortunately. Like, he's had moments of being a good player, but yeah, it's like Aiton has never been like, despite the physical tools, it's like when it comes to actual basketball, like, you know, you've got to be willing and able to apply those tools, right? It doesn't matter if you're Usain Bolt level speed if you can't dribble the basketball, and actually, use that speed to beat people off the dribble, or have the instincts to use that speed on the defensive end. So yeah, the mental side of the game, extremely, extremely important, and definitely underrated. I think, like, you know, generally, I'd say is underrated. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream. Thanks everyone for popping out. Hope everyone has a nice day.